Hello learners, how are you all? Today we will continue the same chapter, verbs, infinitives, chapter number 5. Today our topic is uses of bare infinitives. The bare infinitives are used after some words of perception like feel, hear, know, find, watch, see. Examples: she heard him shout with fear. She saw him leave early. As a complement to some expressions like had better, would rather, soon than, rather, I had rather, work hard than give up. Usually after the words why or why not. Often with expression but, except, help. After modals such as shall, will, should, can, might, must. Okay. So bare infinitive are used with these words. Okay. In your textbook given some examples also. Read them. A bare infinitive is also used after then and after but, when the word but means except. Okay. Now next exercise, fill in the blanks with infinitive. Use the words given in brackets. She needs, stop, bracket word is stop. She needs for fuel, or she may be stranded in her car midway. She needs to stop. Second, the train was about to leave. They dare not challenge. Okay, they dare not challenge the Karate Kid. Samriddhi wanted to buy. To buy. He need not blame. He need not blame others for his own mistake. She told her parents that she wanted to learn. She requested the chairman to grant her a week's leave. Malini was supposed to write a letter to her grandmother. We can also use the infinitive without to after these verbs: make, let, bid, dare, need. And rather than, would rather, had better, sooner than. Okay. Examples, here some examples are given. He would rather drive down to the market than walk so late at night. He was offered the job. She would sooner join than sit idle at home. We are getting late. We had better leave now. He will work rather than beg. Use of to infinitive. Here he was so tired that he could not go any further. See this example. He was so tired that he could not go any further. You can write it also in this way. He was, in place of so, write to. T-double-O. He was too tired to go any further. Okay. In this way also you can write it. So next question is, fill in the blanks with two infinitives or with bare infinitives. He saw a lady enter the conference room. Okay. She would rather give up the assignment than continue further. Rita tried to enter. Okay. What will come? To enter. Rita tried to enter the room without being caught. The teacher made her practice the song for long hours. Okay. Next, rewrite the sentence using to pattern. The girl is so excited. In place of so, what you have to write? T-double-O. The girl is too excited that she cannot. Okay. The girl is too excited to stop jumping and shouting. The dress was so expensive. In place of so, write to. The dress was too expensive to be. The dress was too expensive to be bought by her. what you have to write? The dress was so expensive to be bought, B-O-U-G-H-T, to be bought by her. My uncle was so sick. In place of so, write too. My uncle was T-O-O, too. My uncle was too sick that, cut it. My uncle was so sick to attend the party. The boy was so scared. In place of so, write too. The boy was too scared to speak clearly. Okay, understand? Infinitive can also be used to join pairs of sentences. We take the more important of the two sentences as the main clauses and convert the verb in the other sentence into an infinitive. First example, they won the competition. They were excited. Okay, see this example. They won the competition. They were excited. You can write it in this way also. They were excited to win the competition. We used here infinitive. Okay, to join this sentence we used here infinitive. They were excited. They were excited to win the competition. We also use to enough to when we join the sentences. The boy was very big. It could not fit in the drawer. The toy was very big. It could not fit in the drawer. The toy was too big. In place of very big, we can write it to the toy was too big to fit in the drawer. Okay. Now next question, join the following sentence with infinitives. First one, he was very late. What you have to write? He found his wallet. He was very happy. Okay, you have to write he was very happy. Start from here. He was very happy to find. In infinitive always first form you have to use. Okay, find. In place of found, write find. He was very happy to find his wallet. To find his wallet. Ruhani presented a ring to her mother. She was very happy. Then you have to write Ruhani was very happy to present a ring to her mother. Ruhani was very happy. Then write to, in place of presented, write present. Okay, to present a ring to her mother. Okay, next one, Robin did not pack his bag. He was too tired. Then Robin was too tired to pack his bag. What you have to write? Robin was too tired. Robin was too tired. Then from here, to pack his bag. Okay, to. Here write to pack his bag. Cut Robin did not and write TO2. To pack his bag. Next one, he was very patient. He did not complain. So you have to write he was patient enough to complain. What you have to write? He was patient enough to complain. He was patient enough. Cut did not to complain. Okay. They lost the match. They were upset. Then They were upset to lose the match. You have to write they were upset to lose the match. Okay, understand? Infinitives can be used to make sentences compact. Sometimes infinitive can be used to make sentences compact. First example, Ritesh hoped that he would score good marks. Ritesh hoped to score good marks. Okay, Ritesh hoped that he would, in place of that he would, write to score good marks. My uncle promised that he would bring a new bag for me. Next question is, anaphoric to. Sometimes to is used without the verb. In such a sentence, the verb is omitted and only to is used as a substitute for a full infinitive. It is called an anaphoric to because it refers to the verb mentioned earlier. Would you like to sing? I would love to. Okay? Would you like to sing? Or you can write I would love to. Would you like to drive? I would love to. Understand? In the above sentences B and D, anaphoric to has been used while the verb is omitted. Okay, seen here sing is omitted. In first one, sing is omitted. In second one, drive is omitted. Here drive is omitted, here sing is omitted. Would you like to sing? Then answer is I would love to. Okay? Would you like to drive? I would love to. Split infinitive. When an infinitive is split in two parts by introducing an adverb between to and the verb, it is called a split infinitive. Example, he requested her to kindly grant him leave. The children requested the teacher to kindly allow them to play outside. These are the example for split infinitive. Now rewrite the sentences by replacing the verbs involved with infinitives. Make other changes as required. First one, my uncle promised that he would bring a new bag for me. Then my uncle promised to bring. You have to write to bring a new bag for me. My neighbor was the most reliable person who offered help. My neighbor was the most reliable person to offer. Okay, in place of offered, cut ed, write to offer. To offer help. Next one, we were shocked when we heard the news. We were shocked to heard the news. We were shocked to heard, right here, cut heard the news, to hear the news. He was the first person who reported the matter. He was the first person, cut who, write to. He was the first person to reported the matter. In place of reported, write report. He was the first person to report the matter. Completing the sentences by inserting infinitive from the box and rewrite them. Rita has gone lawn tennis in the club. Now something is missing here, so you have to find out from these words also given. Rita has gone, what is missing here? Rita has gone to play. First one is to play. Second one, my brother wanted to go. What will come? Wanted to go. Second one, to go. Third one, she wanted me to help her. Me to help her. Here third one, to help her. She was hungry and decided to order. Fourth one, to order. Okay, to order for some food at the restaurant. Now remember, finite verb have a subject, show tense, show the numbers, agree with the subject, tell us what the subject does or what it is. A sentence cannot be formed without a finite verb. Finite verb is very important for a sentence. Infinitive, gerunds and participles. No subject, no tense shown, no number shown, talks about the purpose of an action or the usage of a thing. A sentence may be complete without an infinitive, to plus verb present or past. Okay, to plus verb. Okay, only gerund used as subject gerund, used as direct object gerund, used as object of preposition, used as subject complement gerund. Okay, remember these points and write in your notebook also these points. Thank you. I hope you all understand.